Very good Thursday afternoon to everyone out there across the Wobbles community and beyond. Landon here with you to bring you your severe weather coverage, courtesy of On Target. With the Weather Night crew here, churning some Baby Friday oil, if you will. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning that has currently been issued for the far north side, north and west side of Butler County. This is what we're keeping close eyes on here. Can get a great view of this supercell looking structure from our Morgantown Skycam. Got a beautiful view there. You can see the supercell churning and burning over in that direction. We received numerous reports of large hail and also received indicative reports and photos of hail falling over in Ohio County, and that is now trucking off and over to the east. We got the far northwest side. This includes Gilstrap. This is going to be just west of the Dexterville community and Welcome community as well. Going to be moving over towards Casey and the Nafis community there on the far north side of Butler County here, as we can see taking shape right now. Got another very strong cell that is starting to get going over here just to the north and west of Brownsville. For those of you over in Edmonson County, wouldn't be surprised to see that one go severe warned eventually as quickly as that thing is intensifying. We have got loads of instability within the atmosphere, folks, and this is really helping to fire off a number of robust cells here across the region. You can also see it looks like we got a little bit of meandering, albeit small, supercell action trying to take place in and around the Franklin community here just west of Portland. All this is going to be pulling off here to the north and east, and should it hold trajectory, we're looking at this possibly increasing in intensity rather quickly as well. So that's what we're keeping eyes on right now, is the primary concern is we have our lone severe thunderstorm warning that's up here moving into the north side of Butler County. Going to be keeping eyes down here to our south and west as well. You can see near Paris over here in western Tennessee. We've got this activity pulling off to the north and the east as well as that continues towards our direction. If that holds its trajectory, it'll be making its way up into Logan County before too long. All right, so here we are pulling back over, taking a look over our Morgantown Skycam. We've got robust, very strong cell right there is moving over into the north side of Butler County. That's our lone severe thunderstorm warning that we currently have in place. But again, we do have a robust cell right there on the north side of Edmonson County as well. Good afternoon, Tony. Good to see you all too. So this is going to be pulling right along the Western Kentucky Parkway, kind of splitting the difference. We had the reports of the large hail that was right over here in McHenry a short time ago. Have received some videos of it. It is somewhat impressive. And now this thing is pulling due eastward. That's why we're bringing you our live coverage. Considerable damage threat. It's got golf ball size hail as a possibility, along with 60-mile-an-hour winds that have been etched out and could be coming along with this as well. Yeah, it was bright and sunny down there, wasn't it, Bobble? Down in Gold City. You can jump over there. We can take a gander, shall we? Get a look at what's going on down in that direction. Yeah, that's interesting view there. Robust little cells getting going. Tracking off and over in that direction. You can see it right there. Got the little cells there impacting near Gold City here as we speak. No, there's not a there's no tornado warning. This is for severe thunderstorm warning for the north and west side of Butler County. We're gonna keep watching this and see if we get anything else that's gonna develop. Still got that robust cell right here, just west of 259, north of Highway 70, north and east of Round Hill, over here near Bee Springs. That's pulling off in that direction as well. That thing's got a quip on it as well. And that one we were just watching down in Paris, folks, that we just outlined has just gone severe warned. And again, that's why we're watching this one, because the trajectory of this is going to be pulling it to the north and east through Clarksville. And if it stays on that same trajectory, that's going to be moving up into our vicinity. And Logan County will be the first place that thing impacts if it continues on that same pathway. No, nothing for Logan County as we speak right now. The Storm Prediction Center has put out their latest outlook risk that we were looking at there earlier this morning. It has been upgraded to an extent, and has got a slight risk for the bulk of the Wobbles community now. We were at a 1 out of 5 this morning for some of the area. The majority of it now is looking like that it's been somewhat upgraded. So they do have reports of damage over there in hail damage, that is, over in Ohio County. So this thing has a history of producing damage here. And you can see right there, that's what we're watching here, right here on the north, just above my head, we've got that massive storm working right there across the north side of Butler County now, where that little quip of the county is underneath that severe thunderstorm warning, if you will. I want to show you real quick the latest Storm Prediction Center outlook that's been overlaid. You can see basically the entirety of the Wobbles community has been upgraded to a level 2 out of 5 on the risk scale. The Storm Prediction Center puts out probabilities of severe weather occurring within 25 miles of you. Okay, so that's what you're seeing here on this 4 kind of quadrant outlay. It's given us a 2% probability of seeing a tornado occur within 25 miles of you. So very low on the totem pole. Doesn't mean that it's impossible. We just don't have a whole lot of rotation available within the atmosphere. Primary concerns, as you can see there on the bottom side of the image, we have been given a 15% probability of seeing damaging winds and large hail within 15 miles of you. And what we're just looking at over here on radar, you can blatantly see right here is the one that we're keeping eyes on. It expires here in 20 minutes. We're going to stay right here with you folks until the warning is dropped, all right? That's how we do things around here at Weather or Night. If we get a cell that is threatening, a tornado warn or severe warn cell that's going to be threatening our community, we'll be updating as necessary. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning that has been laid out here to our south and west. So again, what we were circling here towards the start of the video, folks, we were watching this cell down in Paris, and they have labeled 1-inch quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is very soon going to be coming up on the south side of Christian County, and then that'll be working very closely, much closer to our coverage area, which is right over here within the Wobbles community. You see back there that thing curling up a little bit right there on the base. Get a little bit better view of this here. Very scuddy looking, but you know, needless to say, it is showcasing it there regardless. Blatantly see the base developing there on the little quip, the little hook, if you will, right there just west of Cromwell, right? We've oriented this camera now. We can take it off of full screen, but this is what we're looking at. Looking off to the north and west from Morgantown, you can blatantly see that there is a bit of rotation that's occurring there with a lowering of the base out of the bottom of that storm. So we're going to keep that camera right here just above my head. And what we're looking at from the Morgantown camera is right here, the little hook of the supercell storm that's developing. Okay, so whenever we deal with storms, whenever we have supercells, we can have warm inflow that's coming in from this direction, cold outflow that's wrapping around, and we get this rotation right here. And it forms a base, and it can lower the base, and that's what we're looking at right here, just above my head. Don't let the shine block it out. Yeah, if this thing continues on an eastward trajectory, Marty, this will be moving over and towards Edmonson County. So we'll put this into motion to kind of give you an idea. It's not moving at an extraordinarily fast pace. It's kind of parking itself, if you will. You can see a few scans there, it just kind of jolts and kind of hangs out. So absolutely dropping the rainfall. Good old-fashioned frog strangler for those of you up there on the north side of Butler County. That thing is taking its sweet time crawling at a snail's pace. No, there is not a tornado possible tag. It is only hail and winds. Looking a little bit weaker over here on the north side of Edmonson County. That's the good news. Not looking overly organized down here in Franklin, but needless to say, those are some interesting looking features over in that direction for sure. Larry says that he has got family that's up near the McHenry community, and yes, they had a large hail that occurred. It damaged a few vehicles. So there's that. We got a history of these things producing some damage. This is a lone game in town right now, this thing that's just churning and burning here off to the east. Still keeping eyes down here to our south as well. You can see all this activity here to our south and west is trying to pull up into our vicinity from a similar direction. What a great view of that supercell. And that right there is what we're watching. Becca says, rolling thunder there in Allen County. Yes, ma'am, that's coming your way out of Simpson County. Yeah, Larry, another ride, right? We can't get enough of it, can we? So that's what's lowering the base there. You can see that's where we're looking at the camera right here just above my head. You've got the greens that's pointing towards winds blowing towards the radar. Reds indicate winds that's blowing away from the radar. So you get the greens and the reds together. That is signifying by a radar that we got some broad rotation within the atmosphere. Whenever we rotate enough, we get these bases that lower here. Move a little bit further over to the east to stay along with it so I don't have to jump over here as much. You can just see, folks, we got a agitated cumulus field here across the region. And what I mean by that is you can see the clouds are getting a little frustrated, if you will. And whenever we get that agitated cumulus field, that's usually followed next by us getting that little turkey towers that are going on. You can see here some of the rumbling, some of the crunchiness, if you will. Kind of looks like cauliflower, not necessarily cumulus clouds. That's what's showcasing that our atmosphere is somewhat agitated, to say the least. Looking like a little bit more of an organized base there. We're going to keep an eye on it, but I got some scud that's trying to be ingested up in there. Nice little view. Trying this out. And not wanting to cooperate at the moment. That's fine. Apologies, didn't mean to leave you hanging there. You can see I'm having trouble cooperating. Or getting the cameras to cooperate here with me with what we're trying to do to give you all some views. And we're back. Still tightening up right there, riding right along the Butler and Ohio County line. Still taking a sweet time getting over here, but our camera showcasing that nevertheless it is getting pretty strong. Got a lot of lightning being produced over here near Nolan Lake, over here on the north side of Edmonson County. Actually says small hail on the north side of Bee Spring. Appreciate you letting us know that. Yes, Wesley, it looks like it's going to be majority pop-ups. These things are popping up, then they're meandering eastward, going with the mean flow. So, nothing overly concerning at the moment, but the large hail is an indicative by our reports here recently. That's why we jumped on here to go live with you. And we're still watching this one right here. It's still got a ways to go, but we'll see if it'll be able to maintain strength as it approaches the Kentucky-Tennessee state line. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. We do need a break. It's been damp and dreary for far too long, hasn't it? I would agree. I would absolutely agree. Things coming closer into range now. We can get a little bit even better view of this sail moving there across the to the north and west of Morgantown. Yeah, models have been signifying that that might be a possibility. So we could deal with some flooding as well. You can see at the rate that those cells are moving, that one right there is kind of parked. Where we've been watching it here on our camera network for a while. That thing is just somewhat parked right there along the Ohio Butler County line. Cromwell, you're getting in on it now too. This is crossing right over, dropping a absolute deluge on the confluence of I-165 and the Western Kentucky Parkway. No, I do not expect. I don't expect a tornado warning. I mean, we could. The rotation right now just isn't quite as evident. You know, they put out a severe thunderstorm watch for a reason. They did not issue a tornado watch, but that doesn't mean that we won't get in on some scary looking clouds. Am I right? Yeah, we can give you a view of it. Yeah, it depends on what's next. Yep, sure enough. It's not looking greatly organized. It's just kind of meandering right there. It's not really moving a ton. It's just kind of sitting there churning. You can see it's just kind of pumped the brakes there right along and just east of where I-165 meets the Western Kentucky Parkway. The thing is twisting up though, ain't it? Just a little bit. A little bit. Little. A special weather statement over here that's been issued for those of you over in Bee Springs, that's stretching up towards Moody Deer and Nolan Lake. You got 40-mile-an-hour winds and half-inch hail that's possible. So we've been watching that one as well, but that's going to be pulling north and northeast of the Edmonson County line, it would appear here very shortly. Nope, just that one. Right here, it's got 5 minutes left on it. We're going to stay here with you until it comes down. Christy, it doesn't look overly concerning on the I was just taking a glance at that velocity product. Kind of a ways away, and it doesn't help that the Louisville radar has been down. You got some broad rotation right here over the Bee Spring vicinity. That's for sure. Got a little bit of rotation over there near the Hart and Edmonson County line as well. Yeah, definitely the just the base with that storm is the only one that we're watching here. Windy, they're pop-ups today. It's difficult to nail down a time frame. We are underneath the entire region. The entirety of the Wobbles community that we cover is underneath a severe thunderstorm watch all the way through 8 p.m. until 8 p.m. tonight. And we can show you that right here. Includes the entirety of our region, large chunk of western over into central Kentucky, and coming all the way down to through western and central middle Tennessee too. So that's in effect till 8 p.m. Large hail, frequent lightning, damaging winds. The primary concern with this. We've got 3 different severe thunderstorm warnings issued down here on this storm going up to the north and east towards Clarksville. Got another blip of a cell here now on the far northeast side of Barron County with our friends over in Hiceville. Been hit particularly hard this year with severe storms. Got another blip of a cell going up there, but nothing severe. Got another scan coming in now. We can back this up here a little bit, just kind of showcase we're getting into what's known as the warm sector of the system. So we've got this low pressure system that's spinning up over here off to our west. And we got this Suedo warm front extending out and kind of cold front that's down here. And we got another cold front that's been draped up here. You can see in the form of this stationary front that's dropping down to the south and east that's helping fire up all of this activity where you see all these storms that are ongoing. Pardon my pathetic excuse for a art. I'm not an artist. All right, so it looks like that they have extended this over into the north side of Butler County for 40-mile-an-hour winds and half-inch hail. We've got another minute left here on this one lone severe thunderstorm warning, and we have got a much better view here now of this thing. That's rather impressive, if I do say so myself. Got it right there. That is an angry looking storm, to say the least. Yeah, we got a few more cells that are down here. These have started to really kind of fizzle out, crossing over into Allen County. Got our Barron County camera pulled up over here too. It doesn't look like much of anything over in that direction. So that one lone little quip down here near Simpson and Allen counties moving on to the north and east, and we should be seeing an end, I would think, here in that severe thunderstorm. So as soon as that's dropped, we're going to hop off here, and we're going to maintain and continue to watch things to see if we get any other warnings that are going to be issued. And there it goes. So severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire on time. We're going to continue to keep eyes on this thing. Those of you along the north side of Butler County, be aware. That thing right here is putting out quite a hail signature. So this thing's going to move east just north of Flint Springs through Baystown. Again, that's going to be over there near Naphis, near the Casey communities here on the north side of Butler County, all right? So just be aware of that. If we got more severe thunderstorm warnings that get issued, we're going to do our best to be right here with you. The most concerning right now is just off to our south and west. They're arriving near Clarksville, but we're going to keep eyes on that as they just put out a severe thunderstorm warning for lime-size hail. That's large, folks. That's 2-inch hail, lime-size hail down here just southwest of Clarksville. So we'll continue to keep eyes on that monster to see if it makes its way up here any closer to our coverage area. And should any other warnings be issued, folks, we'll hopefully be jumping right back on here with you, all right? So you all take care of yourselves, stay safe. More warnings get issued.